Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good day to you, depending where you are in the world. It is Sabbath. We're here in London doing the nighttime devotion from the devotional Christ Triumphant. The title today, When We Face Difficulties and Tests. Numbers 14 verse 23, surely they shall not see the land which I swear unto their fathers. When difficulties arise in any branch of the cause, as they surely will, for the church militant is not the church triumphant, all heaven is watching to see what will be the course of those who are entrusted with sacred responsibilities. Some will stumble, some will give heed to seducing spirits. Some will choose darkness rather than light because they are not true to God. Like their master, those who are abiding in Christ will not fail nor be discouraged. The Lord requires our undivided affections. If people are not wholehearted, they will fail in the day of test and proving and trial, when the enemy shall put his forces in array against them, and the battle seems to go hard, at the very time when all the strength of intellect and capability, all the tact of wise generalship is needed to repulse the enemy. Those who are half-hearted will turn their weapons against their own soldiers. They weaken the hands that should be strong for warfare. God is testing all who have a knowledge of the truth to see if they can be depended on to fight the battles of the Lord when hard pressed by principalities and powers, and the rulers of the darkness of this world, and the wicked spirits in high places. Perilous times are before us, and our only safety is in having the converting power of God every day, yielding ourselves fully to Him to do His will and His walk in the light of His countenance. Now, when we're just on the borders of the promised land, let none repeat the sin of the unfaithful spies. They made it appear as folly and presumption to think of going up to possess the land. Thus they leavened the whole congregation with their unbelief. While the people were cherishing doubts and believing the unfaithful spies, the golden opportunity for Israel passed by. The inhabitants of the land were aroused to make a determined resistance, and the work that the Lord had prepared to do for them to manifest His greatness and His favour to His people could not be done because of their wicked unbelief and rebellion. Shall it be then, in these last days, just before we enter into the heavenly Canaan, that God's people shall indulge the spirit that was revealed by ancient Israel? Men and women full of doubts and criticisms and complaints can now sow seeds of unbelief and distrust that will yield an abundant harvest. When we face difficulties and tests, it's an ongoing theme. Started in Eden, and it just continued. Tests, trials, difficulties. And not trusting God, not turning to God. I think the whole story of the Israelites from start to finish is just a constant roller coaster. Tests, trials, obedience, disobedience, more disobedience. And this world is no different, even now. The more information we have, historically, factually, the miracles wrought, the everything that God had done for people throughout the millennia, and yet we still don't believe. But then, not to give any credit to the enemy, but he is making it difficult, very difficult, but only for those who don't know the truth and choose to ignore the truth. And it makes me question, where do I stand in that? I know the truth. How much of it do I ignore? How much of it do you ignore? Have a blessed Sabbath.